when you're getting a coin, like we were talking about, with how much is speculation and how much is real users, really it's about the ecosystem underlying kind of slowly building up over time, right? And so with the network effect, people are very easily misguided about that because they think, well, Bitcoin has the network effect, so it's massive and no other coin will be able to take it. Well, obviously we've seen that that's false because they've been declining over time, basically because they did have an advantage, but they're throwing it away, basically by mismanagement. And then, well, they say, okay, well, if the biggest coins can't win, well, couldn't then the smallest coins win, like eCash have forked off? Aren't they just going to come out anywhere? And the answer is also no with them, because while they, they would need to have some substantial ecosystem developing, but by unplugging from all the other existing projects and people that are already using that currency, they've had to start again from scratch. So really what you're trying to look for is the balance where you want the biggest coin that is still growing its dominance over time and growing its ecosystem substantially, because some of the bigger coins, if they go into a bit of a cycle of decay, if they stop innovating, which is, Bitcoin is the classic one. But there have been other coins which have been up really high and then they've decayed over time because even though they were big, they weren't attracting more real ecosystem. And I think for me, BCH has one of the highest proportion of people involved who are actively contributing back to the ecosystem, right? So for me, like, I'm involved now, so I'm going to make this podcast, right? And like, you make content and you're involved with Read.cash and Noid.cash and other like investments and projects in the scene. So I think that's something that we really want a message to get out to the community, that if you like Bitcoin Cash or you're involved or you're trading it or whatever, if you really want to see it succeed, I mean, buying some is good, but contributing to the scene is better, because the coin with the highest amount of contributions and stuff will be, in the end, build the strongest ecosystem. And that's a very hard, like you're saying, investors, they can come and go, they can sell in or out at 10 seconds notice, but I can't change this to the Ethereum podcast overnight. All my listeners would say we're not interested, right?